Hey everyone, it's MKBHD here, and today we're taking a trip down memory lane to revisit a true icon, the Nokia 3310. This phone was more than just a device, it was a statement. It was a symbol of durability, reliability, and simplicity in a time when cell phones were still finding their footing. The 3310 earned a reputation as the indestructible phone, with countless stories of it surviving drops, falls, and even the occasional run-in with a wall. It was the phone that could handle anything you threw at it, literally. The Nokia 3310 first hit the scene in the year 2000, a time when flip phones and monochrome screens were all the rage. It quickly became a global phenomenon, selling over 126 million units worldwide. This phone wasn't about fancy features or cutting-edge technology, it was all about getting the job done. It was a time when you could leave your phone off charge for days, not hours, and still have enough battery to make that all-important call. It was a simpler time, and the Nokia 3310 was the perfect phone for that era. One of the things that made the 3310 so legendary was its incredible battery life. We're talking days of standby time on a single charge. Imagine that in today's world. But it wasn't just about the battery. The 3310 was built to last. Its tough polycarbonate shell could withstand even the most brutal impacts, and let's not forget about the game that kept us entertained for hours on end, Snake 2. This simple yet addictive game became synonymous with the 3310 and cemented its place in mobile gaming history. Section 4. Personalization and the power of Snake. Speaking of personalization, remember those interchangeable covers? The 3310 was one of the first phones that let you truly customize its look and feel. You could swap out the back cover for different colors, designs, and even textures. It was a small touch, but it made your phone feel unique. And then there was Snake 2. This game was so simple, yet so addictive. It was the perfect way to kill time on a long bus ride, or during those boring moments in class. Don't pretend you didn't. Section 5. Simple on the inside, iconic on the outside. Underneath its tough exterior, the 3310 was a relatively simple device. It had a modest 1 megabyte of memory, a monochrome screen that could display 84 by 48 pixels, and a single microcontroller that handled everything. Texting was done using the classic T9 predictive text input, which, let's be honest, was both a blessing and a curse. But that was the beauty of the 3310. It didn't need fancy specs or a million features to be great. It was simple, reliable, and it just worked. Section 6. A legacy of memes and a modern comeback. The Nokia 3310's legendary status has been cemented in internet culture through countless memes and jokes. From being dropped from space to surviving a nuclear blast, the 3310 has become the go-to symbol for indestructible objects in online humor. And in 2017, Nokia decided to capitalize on the phone's enduring popularity by releasing a modern remake. The new 3310 retained the classic design but added some modern touches like a color screen and a camera. It was a nostalgic trip down memory lane for many and proved that the legend of the 3310 was still alive and well. Section 7. The enduring appeal of the Nokia 3310. So why was the Nokia 3310 so loved? I think it comes down to its simplicity, its durability, and its ability to connect us in a time when phones were still primarily used for, well, making calls. It was a phone that you could rely on, a phone that could take a beating, and a phone that had a certain charm that's hard to find in today's smartphones. So tell me, did you ever own a Nokia 3310? What are your memories of this iconic phone? Let me know in the comments down below.